Hello everyone, I'm Cubastic. Fellows, today we're having a serious video here. We have one of the largest puzzle channel on YouTube, but we have not solved the most popular puzzles that are familiar to each of us from childhood yet. These are matches puzzles, so simple, so understandable, but sometimes very tricky and practically insoluble. Today we have 13 different puzzles with matches to be prepared for me, starting from the simplest and ending up with the incredibly difficult. I will try to solve them with you, and this video is special cause you can repeat and solve these puzzles with me right now. Take a box of matches, toothpicks, or just watch this video and try to solve the task in your head. Make sure to note the time and write your results in the comments. Well, we will start with the simplest thing, just to prepare our brains and understand what we are going to talk about today. So let's get to the first task. For the first task we need to put 3 matches vertically in front of us like this, and the task is to make 6 matches out of 3. Naturally we cannot use this. We will use only 3 matches and we can move them to any position. Let's get started. You can solve the puzzle too now, mates. As for me, it seems that the task is pretty simple, but this cannot be done in any way, there are 3 of them. Therefore, we will make the Roman numeral 5 and the Roman numeral 1. It turns out the Roman numeral 6. Everyone knows, right? What the Roman version looks like 6. Like that. I think this is the correct answer. People, it was the most simple task, very easy, very simple, even my dog can solve it. I don't have a dog, or I do? Is your dog considered to be my dog?
Everything is possible if you want that.
Even the dog. Meanwhile we passed to the second level. This is the scoop with the trash in it. For this task we need 5 matches, put them like this. And our task is to make the scoop empty by moving 2 matches. For the trash inside the scoop to disappear. But we cannot touch the garbage with our hands. In fact, this puzzle is very simple, very popular, many people know how to solve it, but some may not succeed due to the fact that they don't understand how we can move the scoop with just 2 matches if it consists of 4. The trick is in moving 2 matches, one here and one here. The scoop will change its direction, it will already look in other direction and the garbage will be nearby. This is such a small trick, so I'm preparing myself mentally for the next, more difficult levels which we will see right now. Level 3. Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So fellows, the third level of difficulty. Place the matches in this way, make a large triangle of 6 matches and put 2 next to each other, to make a big arrow here. Our task is to move 4 matches, so that we get 2 arrows. Let's get started, you absolutely can do that too. Okie dokie? Well, it's clearly logical that 2 large ones will not happen anymore, so you need to make 2 small ones with triangles where there will be 1 match aside. Let's count. So 1, 2, there are already 2 triangles, 3, 4. 2 arrows point in this direction. This is also a pretty simple task, but I'm afraid to imagine what will happen next. Did I solve it correctly?
Yes.
Yeah! Put on the matches. And you like this video.
There are many solutions of this task, really. And each of them is actually very tricky.
Well, our task is to make the biggest possible number out of this number 508 by moving only 2 matchsticks. Okay, let's try. Well, the first and the most obvious thing is to do a 9 here and an 8 here. It turns out 983, not bad already. Let's return, maybe there will be more options. Is there any idea beyond which a number we cannot go? I see a very simple solution, so move the 1 here and it will already be 1503. Not bad, let's try to do something even bigger. Write down the variance of the numbers that you got and I'll think a little more. Oh, brilliant! 5031. Ha 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 ha. Watch how quickly the number has almost grown 10 times. I really wonder if there's another option for an even larger number, because this puzzle is cool in a way that it can be asked to a large number of people, and we can say like make the largest number by moving 2 matches, and whoever succeeds better will win. Therefore write the number you've got in the comments, do that. In the meantime I stopped at 5031. Oh, easy, 5051. It turns out even more. Wow. Cool. A lot of solution can come straightforward after thinking about this puzzle for some time. I really like this one. 51,181, right?
Yes, but there is a number that is even larger.
More? 51,181?
Yeah.
Is there even more? That's cool.
But it's very tricky.
Very tricky?
Yeah.
Hell yes, damn, that was great. This one, where it was 51,000. Guys, something is still doing it here, right? 51,000. How much more? Someone has more? It's also very tricky. Okay, come on, show me. I'm directly interested in what number is more than 51,181.
Come on, stand up, I'll show you.
Okay.
Give me a hand. Let's go. To flip the number.
Holy shit! I didn't even think. It's only the 4th level of difficulty and already so hard. 15,118 if we turned upside down. From your side it will be 81,151. 81,151. Jesus! This is a very cool task, I really like it, I hope you too. Let's get down to the 5th level of difficulty. I'm starting to really like this video. 81,000, damn. Well, before we start with the hard part, I want to know if I can solve the Rubik's Cube with one hand while a match is burning in my other hand. Let's go. It worked. Before we continue, I want to announce our next video, which will be dedicated to those situations when it's nearly impossible to solve a Rubik's Cube. So subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications not to miss my recommendations for such cases. We have 2 triangles, 6 matches. We need to move 1 match to get 4 triangles? Is it possible?
Yes.
Wow! But it immediately comes to mind something like this one. We already have 1, 2, 3 triangles. This is no longer considered as a triangle, we need 4. This is an angle, this is not a triangle. Guys, comment, can you solve this? Cause I don't understand at all and I have no clue as for now. Come on, it's impossible! Well, how? How move 1 match to make 4? And if this way, is it considered that we have 4 triangles?
Yes.
This is this is the number 4 and the triangle. I solved this problem. Damn, it turns out even in such simple puzzles as solving tasks with matches, there are some very cunning solutions, tricky moves that you don't think about at all. This is such a cool task, I even like it a little more than the previous one. Let's move to the 6th task. We have a hashtag, it is made of 12 matches. We rearrange a 3 to get 3 squares of the same size. I see a very simple solution with 4 matches. If we move 2 like this and 2 like this, there will be 3 identical squares. But our task is to move not 4 matches, but 3. Here it is, I already have a solution in my head, 3 matches, 3 squares. 1, 2, 3. Haha, boom, right?
Yes, right.
Cool, but the previous one was a bit more complicated, and the one before was even more complicated. Let's move on to the 7th difficulty level. So we have such a combination. Our task is to shift 2 matches so that we get 7 squares. And we have them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, it's easy. Here are 2 matches. 1, 2, and count. Inside 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 large, 5, and 2 more large, 6, 7. It was easy. Okay, but why is this a level 7 quest? Because there are 7 squares here?
I thought it would be more difficult.
Our task is to remove 2 matches so that we get 4 identical squares, a very complex structure, mate. You can build it, and while you are doing that, I will solve it because I think it won't be difficult at all. Well, these are very simple tasks, Oxy, come on.
I don't know.
That one with numbers was fun, powerful. Let's do something more serious. We're starting the next level, 9th already, we're not so far to the end. I hope that there will be something super hard. Cause this came easily to me. Because maybe I still subconsciously know how to solve it, and I remember this. Okay, back on stack we have such a figure of a house, and if you count, there will be 9 triangles. This is one a roof, 2, 3, 4, 5 small inside, and here is a half of a square, 4 more. It turns out a total of 9. 9 small, large, different triangles. Our task is to remove 1 match, no?
Move.
Okay, our task is to move 1 match so that only 1 triangle remains.
Yes.
Oh, so we can only touch 1 match, yes?
Right.
Listen, well, it's interesting. If we think about the most obvious option, this match, then we will have only 1, 2, 3, right? Doesn't work. If we remove this match, we will have 1 triangle, 2 triangle here, 3 these big ones, doesn't count. And if I act very unexpectedly, now I have a person who understands matches. Oxy is number 1 firefighter in our city. So if I move 1 match like this, I take the bottom one, the top one is on it, I'll move it like this. Can it be counted as I have solved the problem or not?
Doesn't count.
Damn, why?
It just threw her out of the house.
I moved it, should I just be more careful? How can I move 1 match like this? Does it count?
No.
Man, well, I moved 1 match but didn't touch the second match. It moved on its own. Some kind of a space rocket turned out to be here. Okay, I give up, show me the correct result. Correct.
You did it right? You just had to turn it in such a way that it was used and it got across here. Then there are 4 squares, well, 5, and 1 triangle.
Oh, well, this is such a task, you know, pretty confusing. As you can see, tasks can be completely different and complex and simple, even with very tricky solutions. It would seem that you find it, but there will still be some solution and so on. I suggest this, send this video to your mates, because YouTube has such a function as share this video. This is how this button looks like. You can share on any social media you want, even just copy the link and send it to a friend. And compete, guys, who of you will solve more puzzles and in a shortest period of time? Well, and we are moving on to the next level of difficulty. So here we go, and we have a cross of 4 matches, and our task is to move 1 match so that we get a square. To be honest, I know how to solve this. I suggested put this puzzle into the task list because it is very difficult and tricky and I want to test you. Can you do it? Before I show you the correct answer, try to think hard and pause the video. Now the correct answer is as follows. We don't need to rearrange the match anywhere, like this or somehow else. All you have to do is move 1 match like this. And here it is, our square, inside, can you imagine? And it could be so! This, in my opinion, is one of the most creative tasks, so this task is my favorite, the trickiest. Tell it to someone you know and then surprise them with the correct answer. The next task has a cool story. The farmer had a huge piece of land. And he had 4 sons. He left himself 1 area like this, and he needs to divide the rest equally for 4 sons. to get a piece of land so that everyone has the same, using only 8 matches. So, as far as I understand, we need to use all these 8 matches in order to divide this zone into 4 equal parts. Cool! As for now, I don't see how it can be divided into 4 parts. Let's count how many squares we have here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, so the zones should be per 3 squares each. Purely theoretically, approximately this should be the parcel of each sun. And 4. From the first time. See, the task was simply to calculate correctly what shape of the parcel each of the suns should have. It turns out that 1, 2, 3, 4 are the same areas. Damn, but it looks pretty easy to solve complex tasks. But still very interesting. Moving on. Wow. So, well, this already looks quite difficult. We have such a figure of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. We need to make 3 triangles while moving 4 matches. The conditions do not say that the triangles should be the same, so it turns out that we can be some kind of different triangles. We can move this here, and we get 1 a triangle, 2 a triangle, move this here, that's 4 matches, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles, and we need 3. Wrong. So listen, interesting. There seems to be a solution. No. I decided too quickly. This task seems really difficult, although the task is extremely clear and understandable. I try to think outside the box, and I'm looking at this figure for a pretty long time, and I have nothing in my head except for these triangles and triangles with such a side with the large ones. Here, but we cannot be sure that this should be exactly this kind of triangles, there can be some other. Here it is, whew. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, how long have I been solving this? 3 triangles, 1, 2, 3. I moved 4 matches, really, 10 minutes have passed. If that was so difficult, I'm afraid to imagine what the last level will be. Let's take a look at it. I see 6 matches in front of me. It looks too simple as for the last assignment. I need to put the matches so that they all are connected with each other. Whoa, this is some kind of a new level, let's try. 1 match should be connected with the other 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here is the basics, so far only 1 is connected. Others have a connection with only 1 match, and you need that with 5. Let me give you an example with 3 matches. If you do this, then each match is connected to the other 2. But if we add the 4th here, then each match is connected with not 3 but still 2. So I need something else. It turns out that each match has a connection with each one now. But that's how each one is connected to the other ones. And what to do with it? So this match goes with this, with this, with this, with this. This one is with each one, but this one is... Should I just do it like this? Is that all?
It won't fit.
It will not be with the others, will not fit. Look precisely, we're connecting these 2. Now they are connected. We take the 3rd one and literally a little bit, but it is combined with all 3, right? Now we take another match over here, it has a connection with all 3. It is here with the previous ones, every match here. We take one more match, we put it here, it has the same thing, now we fit them together and the 2 of them also are in contact. And the last match goes here, and it has a connection here with the 3. Listen, what a difficult construction! After all, if you look very closely, then yes, theoretically all these matches are barely connected with each other, so it works, but it seems to me that this is far from the only solution, and it is not entirely correct. I understand that you need to make some figures so that all matches are connected with the others, and how to do so I didn't understand yet. Like this? Come on, it worked! Wow! It's super cool, so now I will do everything smoothly so that you don't have any doubts. Once a match, 2 matches, here is the connection. The third one goes here, and all 3 of them in theory have a connection more or less at one point. Then we put a match on top that connects with the 3 lower ones. We put another one on these 3 matches, which is connected with this one and the 3 lower ones. And we put the last one, which also connects with the 3 lower ones, and our task now is simply to connect the rest so that these 3 are connected at one point. That's it, the problem has been solved. Boom! I completed all levels today! It was super difficult, and this video proves that even such elementary and simple tasks with matches that are familiar to us from childhood can turn out to be very unexpectedly interesting. And some super difficult levels are solved quickly, but some simple, obvious things we cannot solve at once and for a pretty long period of time. And in general, I enjoyed this video, I hope you did the same. If so, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and try to solve these puzzles for yourself. And in the next video I will show you some tricky situations that don't let you solve the Rubik's Cube. Thank you all for watching, that was me, Cubastic, bye everyone and have a good time.